So the first thing you'll need to do is you'll need to line up your hexagon according to your pattern that you'll be using. This pattern I used is for a bag. So all I did, I lined up the hexagons according to the pattern and I joined them row by row. And as you can see, the stitch is almost invisible. You can hardly see what's going on in the bag. In this project I used a white yarn, but usually I would have used a yellow yarn that corresponds with this color so that you will not notice the stitches in the back. So let's go ahead and gather our yarn. This is what I'll be using just to show you how the stitches will look when you join the hexagon squares. The hexagons, or the granny squares I should say. So the first thing you'll do is you'll grab your pieces and you'll put the right sides together, and then you're going to grab your crochet hook, and the hook that I'll be using today is a 4.5mm hook. Then you're going to take your yarn, and what I do is I just loop it over my index finger, and I'm going to grab the back loop of the stitch. So let me just show you each stitch. So I don't know the technical terms, but each little V here represents a stitch or a chain. And for those of you who have been crocheting for a long time, you'll know exactly what I mean. But just let me try and explain for those who are beginners. So each stitch is a V. Okay, this would be considered the back loop of the stitch because it's on the wrong side of the project or the piece, and this would be considered the front loop of the stitch. Now some projects will, or patterns will say go under both like this, or go under the stitch, and some will say go under the front loop of the stitch. Now when joining hexagons, as we will line up front sides or right sides facing together, when joining hexagons we're going to be using the back loop of the stitch. So we'll grab the back loop on this one and grab the back loop of the corresponding loop on the other side. So we'll line up our hexagon like so, and then we're going to get the first stitch, and we're going to grab the back loop of that stitch, and we're just going to go right across and grab the back loop of that stitch, and we're going to grab our yarn and we're going to pull it through. And for this first one we're just going to yarn over and pull through. I'm just going to pull it a little bit tight here, and then I'll move on to the next stitch. So we grab that back loop on the one corresponding right next to it, yarn over, pull through, and do a slip stitch. Going to do the same right next to it, grab that back loop, sometimes it's difficult, but just work your way through. I'm going to grab that one right there, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. And we're just going to do the same all the way down to the end. Grab that back loop, grab that one, well, go under that one I should say, yarn over, pull through, slip stitch. First loop, second loop, yarn over, go through, slip stitch. And what this does is it just helps to keep that front loop nice and tidy so you don't see the stitch. That's what using the back loop of the stitch does. So we'll finish that last one and voila, there you have it. So what I'll do is I will cut my yarn here, and then I'm just gonna show you quickly how to maybe add another one just here. So we'll put right sides together and we'll do the same. We'll just get that back loop once again. Get that back loop on the other side. I think that's the back loop right there. Yes. Grab our yarn and pull it through. Grab our yarn over, pull that through. We'll tighten a little bit here. Use pulling on that end yarn there, and we'll pull on this one as well. Pull on that one just to tighten it a bit, and we already pulled on this one to tighten a bit, and then we are going to go under those two back loops there and slip stitch by pulling the yarn through. Got that back loop there and one corresponding on the other side. Pull through. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through again. Pull through. So I've added this piece to the two pieces we originally joined. So I'm going to show you how to add this piece to this piece. So we'll just fold it on itself, making sure the right sides are together once again. And I'll just continue. I didn't cut my yarn. I'm just going to continue along this line here. So I will, same rule applies. Grab that back loop, grab your yarn, pull through, and there we have it. Thank you so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that. I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy if you did. If you like this video, why not give it a thumbs up as well. You guys have a good one. Take care. Bye.